Hello friends. In this video, we are going to write a small C++ program that calculates compound interest. Compound interest is one of those ideas that sounds financial, but underneath it is just a clean mathematical pattern, and that is exactly why it is such a nice exercise for a beginner program. The idea is simple. You put some money in. It earns interest. That interest gets added to your money, and next time, the interest is calculated on the new, bigger amount. So your money earns interest on the interest it already earned. From a computing point of view, this is just a formula with 3 inputs and 1 output. Principal, rate, time, in, final amount, out. Let us turn that into code. Here is the formula we are going to translate into C++. A equals P times, open bracket, 1 plus R divided by 100, close bracket, raised to the power of T. A is the final amount you end up with. P is the principal, the money you started with. R is the rate of interest per period, usually per year, written as a percentage. And T is the number of periods, usually the number of years. The interesting part is the exponent. Raising that bracket to the power of T is what makes the growth compound. Each year multiplies the previous year's total, not just the original principal. That tiny exponent is doing all the heavy lifting. Now let us see how this turns into C++. Here is the full program. At the top, we include IOStream for input and output, and cmath because we need the pow function to handle the exponent. Inside main, we declare 4 double variables, p, r, t, and a. We use double, not int, because compound interest produces decimal values. Then we assign sample values. Principal is 1,000. Rate is 5%. Time is 3 years. The key line is where a is calculated. We call pow, and inside it we pass 1 plus r divided by 100 and the exponent t. The pow function does the heavy lifting of raising that bracket to the power of t. Then we multiply the result by p and store the final amount in a. Finally, we print a using cout. Pretty clean, right? Let us trace what the program actually computes. We start with 1,000. In year 1, we earn 5% on 1,000, which is 50. So at the end of year 1, we have 1050. In year 2, we earn 5% on 1050, not on the original 1,000. That gives us 52.5, taking us to 1102.5. In year 3, we earn 5% on 1102.5, which lands us at 1157.625. Notice how each year the interest amount itself grows. That is compounding, and the pow function captures this in one shot. Pow of 1.05 raised to 3 gives us 1.157625. Multiply that by the principal of 1,000, and you get the same final amount. The loop is hidden inside pow. So that is compound interest in C++. 3 things worth remembering. 1. Use double for the variables, because the math produces decimal values and int would silently throw away the fractional part. 2. The pow function from cmath is what turns the formula into a single clean line of code. And 3. The real magic is in the exponent. That is what makes the curve bend upward year after year. The same pattern shows up in many places. Population growth, bacteria spreading, even how your data scales when an algorithm runs an exponential time. Once you see the shape, you start spotting it everywhere. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.